I am making a jalapeno, cilantro, feta, yogurt-based dip for these shrimp rice patties that I cannot wait to make in a little bit. But I like to make this a day ahead just because the longer it sits, the better it gets. We all know this. I'm using a mini food processor, and in here I have half of a jalapeno. My jalapeno is pretty large, so I cut it in half. If you want more, you can always add more. I just know the people that are coming over, they're not definite fans of spice, so I always like to add extra red pepper flakes to mine at the very end. Completely up to you. And then I added in some oregano. I would say about a full teaspoon. Start there, and then you can always add at the end. It's easier to add than it is to take out. So I'm going to add in some cilantro just to give it a fragrant feel, because if you add in the cilantro and the yogurt and everything else at the same time, it's not going to chop as easily. So I'm putting all of these ingredients in first, and then I'll add my yogurt a little bit later. And I'm going to add in, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon or two. That's just my preference for feta. It is very fatty, and I like all my fats to come from my desserts. Ha ha. So if you like feta, then really add in as much as you like. I will just start with whatever I want to start with. There's really no recipe to this. And I'll have the Mediterranean herb flavored feta. You don't have to have that. You can totally use any feta that you have, or really any cheese that you have. But this is a feta base. It just goes really well with the dill and the oregano and the shrimp with the brown rice. So we're going to chop that up first. It's just a rough chop. Doesn't take long, again, just to get everything fragrant and mixed and chopped together. So about, 10 seconds or so. And then I like to pat it just to kind of get everything off the sides. My neighbors are probably like, what is going on over there? And I'm going to add in about a cup, maybe even a cup and a half, or a cup and a tablespoon. Again, there's really no recipe to this. I just know the amount of people that are coming over, so I do need to have at least a cup ready. You can make huge batches of this. I do love to do that and then just kind of eat off of it for the week. This goes really well on salmon, on chicken, even on steak, any type of meat, or if you're vegan, throw it in your bowls, your Mediterranean bowls, or even maybe a burrito bowl. It is sensational. So now that that's done, I'm going to place the top back on and then just whip it. You can use any yogurt that you want. I just like the Chobani and I like the Greek because it's thick. For a creamier, you can always add an avocado too. That's a great idea, and that's something that I love to do as well. So I tried to do it with the top off to show you guys, but that obviously don't work. So I'm going to grind it just a little bit more, no big deal. And then from there, taste it. See what you think. You can always add a little salt and pepper if you like. Capers would be amazing in here too if you don't want to add table salt, or maybe you don't have table salt. I do run out from time to time, so I'll just use my capers or olives, black olives, any type of Greek olive too. So scrape the edges, taste it, see what you think, and then go from there. As I always say, just like at the beginning of this video, it is so much easier to add than it is to take out. So store this in the fridge covered. It's good up to 1 week. Will it last 1 week? Not in my fridge. I don't know about yours. And then again, if you want to add the avocado, start with half and then go from there. It just gives it some more color, some extra green color. It is beautiful. It's amazing. And it is so flavorful. I hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you decide to try it. And next time, maybe we can do this together. Live, of course.